So PlayStation's now increasing the prices of their consoles from April 2nd. I didn't think it was going to be this soon. If we look at the amount, it is a somewhat decent amount that they're doing it. So the Pro, which is what I have, in America will be $150 more. UK price will be £90 more. So that's $700 the base price. The one I actually got for $560 through like a credit order discount, where if you sign up to a credit, you get a 20% discount. And that includes the hard drive as well and some games. So I got really lucky. When I first started seeing tweets like this, I was actually surprised, because I do remember not too long ago, there was like an article where like Sony was saying how like they've got enough RAM in the backlog to not have to worry about the increased prices. And so this was during an earnings call in February. So literally like a month ago, or just over 30 days, where the CEO pretty much said, Sony has secured enough memory supply to keep the PS5 pricing stable throughout 2026. So when they say 2026, what they actually meant was fiscal year, or that's what other reports say, I'm guessing not this one. So search up what that is. That's actually July to June 30. So what, that's like 3 months from now, or 2 months, or just over 2 months from the actual day where they're deciding to increase the price. So I didn't actually expect that. And one thing to note here is they did say something about monetizing in different ways, prioritizing monetization of installed base, basically trying to make money in different ways. I know they do take like a 30% cut from the actual PlayStation Store games. If they increase that, yeah, of course, expect games to be more expensive now. Then you've got to think about PS Plus. Is it really going to be that essential, that good anymore? So I remember with Game Pass, when that first came out, the value for money was actually really good. It was like £10 a month, and you have access to so many good games. Whereas now they increased the prices, the quality of games just isn't really there. They haven't really got that value for you to actually want to play or buy the Game Pass. I think Sony's now going down that road with their PS Premium Extra, whatever it is, that stuff. It's probably not going to be as useful. I bought that yesterday just because of price hike. I thought might as well buy a 12-month plan at this current rate. I'm most likely not going to have it in like a few months time if I didn't get the year pass yesterday. I mean, it's not only that, you also got to think about the GTA 6 leverage. So we know that that's the most anticipated game. It's most likely going to be the most optimized for a PlayStation, since that's what majority of people have in terms of consoles. And that releases all the way in November. So think about it. If someone doesn't have a PlayStation and that's the only reason they're going to buy one, they're realistically going to buy it maybe a few months before, or a month or two. So PlayStation or Sony, they are capitalizing now off the increased prices for sure. PC players are pretty much going to be forced to pick a console if they really want to play the game, because who's really going to wait a year because it's not on console? Then you've got the actual Sony pulling away from PC when it comes to single player games. So that's actually the complete opposite of Xbox. Xbox wants their consoles to turn into a PC. Whereas Sony, yeah, they're doing the opposite. They're like, nah, we want exclusivity. They want all the PC players to actually have a console, be forced to play on a PlayStation, or buy a PlayStation, as you say. So they're going to be profiting off that. So if you look at some of the games that are actually on PC right now, so it's all of their popular games like Tsushima, God of War, Spider-Man. I'm guessing that's like the biggest PlayStation game currently, or even The Last of Us you could say as well. So they do have quite a few, not all of them obviously, but I'm finding it a bit odd how 1 minute you're going down that route, now you're backing out of it, increasing price at the same time. We don't know what's going to happen with the whole Game Pass situation on PlayStation's end. I mean, the Portal was something I was very close to buying. It's going to increase by what, £20? If you think about it, it's not that much, but 20%, that is a lot. Now, what put me off from that was the lag. Like, it's nice to have a little handheld in your hand play. I know it's a streaming device, it's not an actual console. But when people are saying, yeah, there's a lag, you can't really play like shooting games, or if you're playing a racing game like Gran Turismo, that little lag is going to become too much of an issue. I don't know the magnitude of it personally, but I don't know how bad it truly is. If there's quite a few people saying that, it's like a 50-50 what I'm seeing, I just thought might as well avoid it. And overall, it's not really looking good. I mean, everything's increasing. I didn't expect Sony to increase that quickly. I know Xbox is doing it, but honestly, not many people are buying that console. I saw this article and Sony was saying this in the earnings call, that yeah, we're all good. I thought, yeah, that's a good thing. They've got enough consoles in the backlog. But I mean, if they've had to back out from that statement, or they're not too confident in what they're saying, I don't know what's going to happen next.